Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another sunny Saturday night here at Monadnock Speedway. Nice to have you with us. Here we go. 6 laps to go. When they get to green, and on the gas, one of the veterans in the Star Antique Racers is Alan Zemla, who's in that 43 out front. Rick McDowell in the only sportsman-style car, truly a sportsman back in the day when they raced cars like that at Stafford. The rest of them are other versions of modifieds. They love to show off their cars, and you know, I'm sure if you had an event somewhere and got in touch with them, they might bring a couple of cars just to show off for you. Harking back to the days when this was the regular kind of car to run. Alan Zemla's car is a 37 Chevy Coupe. Rick McDowell's in a 68 Chevy Camaro. The 16 is a Chevy Vega from 72.
00 is a Corvair.
In the 110, that's Kurt Snow. He's a 36 Chevy Coupe. That's the pink car. The 91 of Les Brown is a Chevy Coupe. And believe it or not, as Mike just alluded to, the 00 is a Corvair. There were a few Corvair-bodied cars.
Yep, why not?
I raced one race at Claremont in 1970, and that's all I ever saw. I passed it about 4 times and still never got anywhere.
Alternator wasn't correct.
And that brings it down. So that takes care of that for Zemla picking up the win. McDowell second. Third belongs to the 16 of Picard. We've got a typical Pinto body in that transition years in 72 to 74. The Gremlin body 99, actually a dirt style car. The asphalt modifieds, mostly Chevy Coupes. Second heat for our sportsman guys. Bill Butler's car is a newcomer, I think. I haven't seen it here before. Kiefner and Torek going at it with 2 to go. Tough break for the 69. Bob Seward. Little sputter there. A little breakaway now as Torek starts to pull away, coming down for the checkered flag, and he nails it off the corner and runs away. Kiefner. Then the 64 for Merchant, the 21 of Butler, and finishing it up is Coselli Sr. Danny Ferlin from Charlestown, 73 Ford Pinto, a car he ran here originally and won with. Allen jumps out quickly. A little more muscle, a little more speed. Hang on to the corners, guys, because they're a little tricky. Up on the marbles there is Lima. Turner moves into 4th. Lima, oh no, look out. Broken right front on the 7. And it looks like Tom Trempy is going to go on the hook in the Mustang because that right front A-frame is junk. Charlie Lima is trying to drive away, and they'll stop everybody here while we get a wrecker out. Here we go. Bringing them around this time. Tom Beauregard, Jim Allen on the outside, Green is out, gas is down. And it's all modifieds now, no late models and no coupes. Turner slipping back a little bit, he should be pretty competitive. Letting it run up near the top of the speedway, he may be heading for pit road. And he is. Bobby Turner takes his out. Down to 4. Getting to be a 3-car race. Danny Furlan falling back a little bit. Let's see if he does better when the feature comes out. 2 to go. One to go. Jim Allen, Tom Beauregard, and Greg Massini, your top 3. Danny Furlan comes around to be 4. The other 2, unfortunately, did not make the cut because of their mishap. Here they come. Green is out. On the gas quickly is McKnight. Did not have a great night last week. Got wrecked, I think, early on. But here they go. Kevin McKnight rockets off forward to lead. Radzik, Paquette, and Pitzinger. Then Matheson and Robinson Newell. Battle is going to be for second spot. Paquette sees a break, goes inside. Radzik goes wide. Paquette goes for second. And he'll take over second. 58 goes to the pits. Been having trouble since practice. Matheson doing his best to give chase. Halfway now for McKnight, Paquette, Radzik, and Pitzinger. And Matheson. Two to go. No change up front, but Kevin McKnight has a rocket ship for a ride right now. Let's see how he stacks up when the other 2 qualifiers are completed. That's your winner. Paquette second. Here's the battle for third. It's going to be Radzik by a nose over Pitzinger, and Matheson turns it around on the backstretch. Won't change his finish any. Bringing them down for the green. Elliott, Wenzel, green is out. Who's going to have the edge here? Dead heat to turn 2. Wenzel takes the edge. Elliott bobbles a bit. Here comes Jarrett. Curtis will move into second. Elliott on the outside running third. Now fourth as Mayer goes underneath. Raymond in fifth. Jacobs running sixth spot. Curtis dives inside, goes into the lead. Mayer coming up on the inside. He'll take over second spot. Darren Jacobs charging on the outside. Julia waiting for the 43 to make a bobble so she can go by. It depends on where he's going to bobble. Right now holding his own in fourth. Curtis, Mayer, Wenzel, Elliott, Raymond, and Jacobs. 4 more make the cut, the top 4. Julia almost got clipped there. 43 a little bit shaky. Julia gets it down good and low, gets on the inside, and she'll get that 4th spot. Jacobs going to take a shot at getting in there quickly and does. Elliott slides up the banking a bit. Jared Curtis, Louis Mayer, Tim Wenzel, Julia Raymond, and Darren Jacobs, your top 5. Julia trying to pick up another qualifying spot here with 2 to go. Gets underneath Wenzel and goes on by. One to go for Jarrett Curtis, Louis Mayer, Julia Raymond, Tim Wenzel, Darren Jacobs, and David Elliott. And that 4th qualifying spot not quite settled yet. The win goes to Jared Curtis, Louis Mayer, Julia Raymond, and Tim Wenzel. Final qualifier. Jacobs and Elliott will start at the back of the field. Here they come. Corey Plummer jumps out to an early start. Ethan Marsh looks inside Shelby Avery. Here comes Matthew. 3 wide. Takes 1. Down into turns 3 and 4. On the gas. Wide comes Plummer. And Matt is right to the front after 1 lap. Plummer goes high. Shelby Avery and Ethan Marsh. Shelby drives it hard into the corner, gets a good bite, and comes off in second. Marsh rides underneath to hold on and grab third, the final qualifying spot if he can keep it till the end. Plummer coming in hard. He's still going to fight a little bit for a spot with Marsh. Matt Kimball's trying to stretch that margin a little bit. Shelby Avery strong on the gas coming off the corner. Actually probably kept her speed up a little bit by coming out wide. Good line off of 2. Bobbled a bit. Working lap 5. 3 to go. Two laps left. Kimball, Avery, Marsh, and Plummer. White flag for Matt Kimball, looking to repeat the win of last week as he qualifies at the top of the field in this 3rd qualifier for the mini stock division. Everybody else will finish right where they are. That's the end of that one. Top 3 qualifiers. Kimball, Avery, and Marsh. Plummer will join the guys at the back of the pack. And we'll move on to qualifying in the Pro 4 Modifieds. Pro 4 Modifieds Heat 1, 8 laps. Here they come. Pro 4s meaning a 4-cylinder engine. P.J. Peters jumping out quickly with the 58 running second, Dana Willis. And the 80L running third. Black flag for somebody. Don't know who or what. Black flag for the 58L, and he drives up high right in front of the 52. He's off the track, 58 in the pits. P.J. Peters looking pretty strong out there in front of this field. 80L running a strong second. Whoa, hang on, 52L turns it around here on the last lap, gets it back in gear and gets out of the way. We'll finish this one under caution. Not that it really matters. P.J. Peters picks up the win in this first qualifier. Here they come, ready to go. Into the top gear, quickly into the corner. Rob Ricciardi in the 0, the 5 on the outside, Brett Meservey. 93, Randy Clark. 86, Mark Charette, and Derek Roby in the 45. Roby, been a Franklin Pierce University student, not too far from the racetrack here. First time in the car, driving it for somebody else. Rob Ricciardi leading away, but he's got Meservey real close and Clark trying to catch up. Halfway quickly through this one. Mark Charette driving one of the light Pro 4s. As we work lap 5 into lap 6. They'll be back later with a 25-lap main event. One to go. Ricciardi and Meservey not settled yet. Don't want to show them everything you got. Meservey looking for an inside pass, can't get it. Ricciardi gets a win, Meservey second, third goes to Clark. Roby picks up the 4th spot, and 5 belongs to Mark Charette. Rivera. Here she comes with Matt Kimball on the outside, and they get a good even start. Kimball will power it down into 2. Alyssa holds her line on the inside. Kimball and Rivera holding the bottom of the track. They come off the corner, and Alyssa has the lead. Rivera fighting it hard, slides up in front of the 50. A little bit of a slide job there. Ben Byrne trying to make an inside move, but that gate closes fast. Byrne staying low. Rivette looking to the outside for a pass. Kimball looking for some daylight. Alyssa goes in way too high. Here comes Kimball, Rivette, Byrne. Alyssa fighting hard, gets back down in there as the 50 bobbles. Byrne working the outside, coming up to the halfway mark. Kimball, Rivera, Rivette, Byrne, and Jarvenpaugh. 5 cars make the qualifying cut. The Smiths are 6 and 7 right now. Ben Byrne and Tyler Jarvenpaugh. Here comes Kimmy, looking for daylight. Alyssa again, a little in, a little deep. Kim has some daylight coming off. And Rivette will take second. Rivera third with a tap on the bumper going in. Coming out with a white flag. Rivette, Rivera, Jarvenpaugh, and Smith right now qualifying behind Kimball. Checkered flag is out. Matt Kimball takes a win. Kim Rivette, Alyssa Rivera. At the line, I think Dana Smith edged out Ben Byrne for that last qualifying spot. We'll have to get verification. 14-6, so Dana Smith qualifies. 8 laps. 6 cars, 4 qualifiers. Here they come. Monahan jumps off the line quickly, takes Carzello with him, and Kendall. Leclerc holds his line at the bottom. A little contact coming off of 4 with the 62. Hayward goes to the outside now. And Hayward will move into the 4th qualifying spot. 2 in the books. Monahan, Carzello, and Kendall. Hayward and the 0-2 for Rollins. Looks like Jeff is fighting a nasty handling car. Here's a challenge for 2nd spot. Halfway mark, and Joey Kendall moves into 2nd past Carzello. Rollins moves into 4th briefly underneath Hayward. Getting themselves set for tonight's 35-lap main event. On their way. 2 to go now. For Monahan, Kendall, Carzello, your top 4 with Rollins, and then Hayward and Leclerc. 1 lap left. Monahan's not going to get bested here. Everybody's going to stay in line right through to the end of this one. And a checkered flag for Joel Monahan. Joey Kendall, Carzello, and Rollins round out the 4. Qualifiers behind them, non-qualifiers I should say, will be Hayward and Leclerc. Here they come. Quick green and they're off. Stange gets the jump and leads him off of turn 2. Rollins on the outside. Here comes Craig Smith, swinging high and wide. Off the corner, hang on. Mark Curtis sliding in there. Those are the top 5. The bubble cars, the 27. Then Leary and Ruat. Stange. Rollins, Beck, Smith, and Curtis. Beck on the binders, has to straighten the car out. Smith able to slide by. Meanwhile, Stange and Rollins up front. Smith running third, Beck fourth. Fifth is Curtis, sixth is Leary. He doesn't get up there, in danger of not qualifying up front for their 25-lap event later tonight. Curtis able to get around the 22. So does Leary. 22 slips back to sixth and out of qualifying spot as they work the final two circuits. Rollins still challenging the veteran with a lap to go. Dennis Stange cut his teeth on this track way back in his early part of his career. And they're coming down for the checkered flag. Stange takes a wide turn, takes the checkers. Rollins second, Smith third, Curtis fourth, and Leary picks up the fifth and qualifying spot with Beck and Muni. Here comes Justin, bringing them out. They'll take the green, Littlewood and Bro. Down into the corner, Littlewood, Curtis, Bro. Make that Bro, Curtis. Littlewood, Hagar, and Kazaka. Justin will lead lap one, Bro second, Curtis third, Littlewood fourth. He's the guy on the bubble right now. Hagar running fifth. Look out for the bumper. How this one works out. A lot of challenge, a lot of young guns here. Three of our youngest drivers running against two of the veterans. Curtis and Hagar, veteran drivers, and the rest of them are teenagers. Solly trying to find a way to drive around the 37, and he's just not found daylight just yet. Sees some room this time, gets down to the bottom of the racetrack, comes underneath, down the backstretch. Bro and Littlewood side by side here in lap 5. Off the turn, it's Bro, Littlewood and Curtis, then Littlewood and Hagar. Kazaka has dropped out. Hagar now going to the outside to try to get that final qualifying spot. Whoa, hang on. A little trouble with the front end of that car. He's either banging into or bouncing off from somebody. And one to go. Solomon Bro, Justin Littlewood, Chris Curtis, Cole Littlewood, Robert Hagar. Handling's kind of gone away on the 18 since they got cranked up here. Checkered flag, Bro, Littlewood, Curtis, and Littlewood, your top 4. Hagar, your 5. That's it for qualifying.